All right, here logged in through RDP to the Ubuntu virtual machine host and downloading Peppermint Linux here. While I do that, I'll show you virt manager. So first thing, I'm going to access the software center here. Start with the menu in the upper left-hand corner. And we want I don't know which one we want. We want to look here at our menu here, Ubuntu software on the left. All right, great. I'm going to search for virt manager. Okay, virtual machine manager, install. It should only take a moment to download and install. See if our Peppermint is done here. Yep. Peppermint and downloads. Okay. Okay, looks like it's done. Go back to the menu up here, search for virt manager, start the program. I like to go over here. Here's the running programs on the left. Right click, add to favorites, so it'll be pinned to this little start menu here for quicker access to it. All right, virt managers here. Minimize this window here. Don't need our software center. All right, need that in a minute. Okay, so only thing that's really different and weird and hidden here is the networking. So you have this entry, QEMU KVM. If you right click, you got an option called details. Why they hide it there, I do not know. But underneath here, you've got your virtual networks. And here's the way you can create new networks, isolated networks, bridged, and what have you. Your networks are natted by default, which is probably sensible. But anyways, you can create your networks over here. So you can have different types of networks and interconnect them and create multi-layered networks, things like that. There's a default network already, so you don't need to create one if you just want to create a virtual machine. Just like anything, all right, select that you want to create this machine here. Believe I'm not 100%, but this supports containers also. So I think if you import an existing disk image, I think that's how you install a container file. Never tried it, so I can't say for sure. But we'll do an ISO here. We'll select our ISO. So up here top, nothing selected, browse. Browse local. That one took me a minute to figure out. And here I am in the file system view. I want to go to my home folder and downloads where I downloaded my Peppermint ISO. Double click it to select it, so it's selected up here now. The system tries to be smart and tries to automatically detect what version or what operating system you're trying to install. Sometimes it gets it right, but it hasn't happened too many times. So uncheck automatic, search for Linux, and you can scroll through the options to see if your version is available. There's a pretty good number of options, but not everything's there. If it isn't, then you go down to generic. Okay, forward. How much memory? All right, tells us how much memory our system has. I upgraded all these machines to at least 8 gigabytes. One's got 12. 4 cores. I think most have 4 cores. One of the machines has 8 cores. All right, how much disk space does it get? What do we want to call this thing? All right, network selection. All right, well, we're just going to select the default here. Creating doesn't take long. Oh, look at that. It's already started. We can go, we'll try it live. A regular old virtual machine, just like all these systems we've been working with. We wanted to create another one, of course, just go to New. Here's our machine here. On the virtual machine screen, there is the second button here that has the list of hardware associated with this virtual machine. So here's where you can come down and make changes to its networking NIC, network interface card. So if you needed to make changes, here's where you do that. Of course, tweak anything just the way you can any old virtual machine. Built-in console, machine controls. Pretty nice system, really. It's not too smart about choosing screen resolution, so sometimes you have to tinker with that a little bit to see what you really want to see on the screen. I think it has a full screen mode that does work pretty well. Full screen, okay. And then I don't think I can access my virtual machine menu here because my RDP console is at the top.